Hey, Hagiwara.
What's up?
Did I do something to you again?
What do you mean?
That's why I'm asking you. I don't get what you're talking about.
Why do you think that?
You're angry, aren't you?
Not at all.
Really?
This is just how I look and sound when I talk. If I seem angry, I'm sorry. That's why there's never anyone around me, but recently, there's one oddball.
Is that about me?
Is there anyone else who talks to me?
Nope.
Why is the oddball?
My name is Kyohei. Kyohei Monobi.
Oh, I see. So why is the oddball Kyohei?
Oddball's a bit much. Ayabe, you're rude.
You didn't know that?
Nope, I didn't. But I'm glad to know now. It's like a reward for me talking to you.
Why?
Because we ended up sitting next to each other, and I wanted us to get along. Getting to know each other is the first step.
Is it not just because you want to borrow my textbook when you forget yours?
I'm not denying that.
You do tend to forget things. Just yesterday.
You have a good memory.
It's not like that. I have a good memory, unlike you, that's all.
I'm really envious.
There's no competition here.
Huh? What do you mean?
With you just talking so much, why don't you fight back? Aren't you a guy?
Because it's the truth. Unfortunately, there's no room for argument.
You're really an oddball.
Well, yeah.
You'll probably forget about this conversation by tomorrow anyway.
Maybe. Spring came. In my second year of high school, the seat next to me was assigned the top-level beauty in the class. No, not just the class, but the whole grade. No, actually, the whole school. Her name is Ayaka Hagiwara. At first, she seemed cool, but as we talked more, she warmed up a bit and started joking around with me. I know my own limits and sense of worth, so I have no intention of pursuing anything with her. No matter how you look at it, we're not a good match. But being friends and getting along as classmates shouldn't be a bad thing. It should be fine, right?
By the way, forgetful Kyohei.
You call me all sorts of names. I wonder how many alternates of me you have.
What are you suddenly talking about? That's scary.
Sorry, I was trying to say something funny in my own way.
You have zero sense of humor, don't you? You should try harder.
You're so noisy.
It's the truth.
That's harsh. So what's up?
Huh?
Just now, didn't you start to say something?
Oh, right. I completely forgot because of your boring jokes.
Sorry, I won't get carried away again.
I've been thinking that you've been going home late lately. Even today, everyone else has already left except you and me.
Oh yeah.
Did something happen?
You're still here at this time too, you know?
I'm fine. I always leave later than you.
Sorry.
So?
Yeah, this might sound a bit full of myself and embarrassing, but
Yeah.
lately, I feel like someone's been watching me on my way home.
That's rough. Is it a stalker or something?
I don't think it's anything that serious. It might just be my imagination or coincidence that I'm running into someone at the same time, so I'm thinking of trying to randomize my home time.
Oh, I see.
You're laughing, aren't you?
I'm not. There wasn't really anything fun. I'd like a more interesting story or maybe some details on what's supposed to be funny.
I don't think it's about that. You say I'm weird, but I think you're pretty strange too.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I see.
So you're saying that you, who can keep up conversation with someone like me, are the oddball.
I see, so we're like an oddball alliance, huh?
What's that? Lame.
You've suddenly gotten harsh again.
I think you should have outgrown that sort of thing in middle school.
Stop with the harsh criticism. It's hurtful and hard to bounce back from. I'm heading home now.
Okay.
What about you?
I'll stay a bit longer.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Today, I managed to chat with her quite a bit. On the way home from school, I didn't feel any particular stares today. Maybe I was just overconfident. If that's the case, great. But then, a moment later, I started feeling a stare again, and this time it was much closer. Huh? Who? The stare was coming from a little girl I didn't know. Hi, and who are you?
I'm Sayaka.
Sayaka?
Yeah, that's right.
Where's your mom?
She's not here. I came by myself to pick up my big sis.
Pick up?
Yeah.
Where's your big sister?
I don't know.
Where do you live? Where did you come from?
Where are we?
Are you maybe lost?
I might be.
Seriously? I thought about various things, like what to do and whether it was okay for me to take this stranger with me. What if I just get caught up in trouble? Or worse, what if someone gets suspicious and reports me? If rumors spread that I was hanging out with a random little girl, I'd have no place to go. I'd be made fun of for life. But
Hey,
it's not good to just leave a lost kid alone. Hey Sayaka, your big sister might have gone home already, so maybe it's time for you to head back too. I'll help you look for your home.
really? You'll walk with me?
Yeah,
Yay! Then I'll go home.
so we decided to look for her home together. Let's try going that way for now.
Okay.
If you see anything familiar, let me know.
Got it.
How old are you?
4.
And your big sister?
She's pretty.
Oh, pretty. Communication might still be a bit tricky. We continued walking around the area. A 4-year-old's legs shouldn't take them too far. There's a police station a bit further along, so if we can't figure it out by then, we can ask the police for help.
This is fine.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, it's fine.
But
Huh?
it's not really my place to say, but you shouldn't follow strangers. It's dangerous.
Got it.
Do you really understand?
I do.
But you're still following me like this.
You're not a stranger.
Huh? What do you mean?
I found my house.
Really?
Yeah, over there.
Great! Hi! I was pulled into her house. I actually wanted to go home, but there was no one here. Maybe her sister was out looking for her. And I couldn't just leave such a young kid alone at home. So I decided to stay here for a little while.
Do you want something to drink?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Then come this way.
Where are we going?
To my sister's room.
Huh?
This is my sister's room.
It was a well-organized room. There were manga I like on the bookshelf, the novels had good taste, it felt like we'd get along well. At that moment, I found something unexpected on the desk. What's this? It was a letter. I shouldn't be touching it. But I had a reason to take it. Because it had my name on it. It was a love letter. It said, "I like you," in very beautiful handwriting. I recognized that handwriting. Even though it couldn't be, I couldn't stop reading. It even had memories of us written on it. All of them matched my own. And then I heard a noise behind me.
Why are you here?
Various reasons.
That letter. Give it back.
Okay.
Did you read it?
Sorry, since my name was on it,
I see. You must have a lot of questions right now, right?
Yeah, a lot.
I thought so. I have questions for you too, like why you're here.
Yeah, I'll explain everything. Then we talked about our situations. I explained that I met Sayaka on the way home and brought her here because she was lost. She told me about the letter on the desk. It was, of course, a love letter. She told me about it shyly.
So that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the worst. I didn't mean for it to turn out like this. I wasn't planning to actually send the letter. I was just writing it for fun.
Sorry.
It's okay. Forget everything.
Huh?
Forget about today, please. I'm begging you.
That's not possible.
I thought so. What should I do? Maybe if I hit you on the head, you'd forget. Want to try?
Please don't. I don't want to be hurt, and more than that, I don't want to forget. I was happy.
That's...
Actually, I was also interested in you, but I made excuses like we wouldn't be a good match, and ran away. I'm cowardly and pathetic, aren't I?
That's true.
You're so direct. But if a chance like this came up by chance, I don't want to miss it. So please, go out with me.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not that kind of good girl you think I am.
That's not true.
I'm very jealous.
I think that's cute.
Once we start dating, I won't break up with you no matter what. Even if you really want to break up, I won't let you.
I don't plan on breaking up with you either.
This is the last thing. Are you really okay with this?
Yeah, because I love you too.
Then from now on, we're a couple.
Yep,
You'll stick with the promise for life, right?
what's that?
It means we're together forever. If you break that promise, I won't forgive you.
So we started dating. After that, we were together all the time, no matter the place or time. In class during breaks, on the way to and from school, and on days off. We were known as the biggest couple in school. She was really a jealous girl. If I talked to any other girl, she'd get upset immediately. When that happened, we'd be alone, and I'd spoil her a lot. She loved to cling to me, and was very affectionate. It was a bit embarrassing, but if the girl I liked wanted this much attention, I didn't mind.
Hey, give me a hug.
Okay. You're really a spoiled kid, aren't you?
What? Is that a problem? Isn't it your fault for cheating?
I was just talking about the committee stuff.
If you tell me about it, I would have handled it for you.
Well, I thought it'd be unfair to bother you with it.
You feel guilty about talking to other girls, not about bothering me.
You're totally different from your usual self.
I'm not.
Really?
Yeah, I told you when we started dating that I'm possessive.
It's more than I expected.
Sorry about that. I said this when we started dating too, but no matter what happens, I won't break up with you.
I wasn't planning on that anyway.
I see.
I love even this side of you.
I'm glad.
Have you calmed down a bit?
Yeah, maybe if you say I love you about 100 times, it'll get better.
Isn't 100 a bit much?
Okay, 1,000 times then.
That's even more.
What's wrong? You don't like it?
Not at all. I love you so much that I'd never get tired of hearing it 1,000 times.
Good to know.
At that moment, she was called by her mother. You're being called. Aren't you going? See you later.
Don't cheat while I'm gone.
There's no one here to cheat with.
But there's your mom and Sayaka.
I'm not the kind of guy who'd make a move on my girlfriend's mom or little sister.
Really?
Just go already.
Okay, I'm leaving. Be good and wait here.
Yeah. Phew. And I was left alone in her room. Even though it's not my first visit, I still feel a bit nervous, like with the bed and everything. Thinking about her sleeping here every day makes me feel all fluttery.
Hi!
Sayaka, hi!
Let's play!
Sure. What do you want to do?
I want to see some photos.
Photos? Maybe she'll show me pictures of Ayaka? Like, pictures of her when she was younger or before she met me? Honestly, it would be a lie to say I'm not interested. Sure, let's look at them together.
Yay!
Where are the photos?
They're right here. Let's look at these.
Sayaka said, and took out an album from a shelf. We sat side by side and opened the album. What's this?
This is a treasure from my sister. You're in a lot of these pictures. That's why I knew it was you back then, even in the photos. You weren't a stranger.
Just as she said, there were a lot of photos of me. Photos of me in class, eating, and on the way home from school. The problem is, none of them had me looking at the camera. And I didn't remember any of these being taken, so they must have been candid shots.
Looks like I got caught.
Ayaka.
Sayaka, you shouldn't have shown my sister's treasure to anyone.
What is this?
What's wrong?
Is this illegal photography?
Yeah, I really, really like you. I love you so much, I can't help it. I want to be with you all the time. I don't want to miss even a second of you because every moment is a different side of you. Missing any of it would be a huge loss in life. Don't you think? But even now I'm holding back. I actually want to watch you 24/7, 365 days a year. If I could, I'd want to lock you in this room. Of course, I wouldn't actually do that. I understand, because if you did that, I wouldn't be able to see you outside.
So maybe the gazes I felt on the way home from school.
It was probably me.
So that day when I didn't feel any gazes.
I guess you found out. I was thinking about what to do since I got caught. Actually, I wasn't planning to follow you that day, too.
So that's why you were always getting home later than me.
That's right. I even thought it was cute how scared you were. It's a shame I couldn't capture it in photos.
The reason I stopped feeling those gazes after we started dating.
It's because I don't need to secretly follow you around anymore. You're always right next to me.
I see.
Hey,
Yeah?
do you still like me even though I'm like this?
Well,
It's not a big deal now.
huh? Why not?
Because you're already mine. We already made that agreement, remember? You know the agreement is to be followed until death. You understand what will happen if you break it, right?
I guess I made the wrong choice. But it's clear now that I can't escape from her.
Hey, Touko!
What's up? Why'd you call me here?
I like you.
Huh?
So, will you stay with me forever?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I like you too. I'm happy. So, you're my boyfriend now, okay?
Wait, boyfriend?
Isn't that right?
No, it's right.
Promise me you'll always stay with me, okay?
That was years ago. I confessed to my childhood friend Touko Mitsui. We had been together for so long, and at some point, I developed feelings for her. She was my first love. People say first loves never work out, but that didn't seem to apply to us. But after all, it was just a promise made between elementary school kids. As we grew up through middle school and high school, those memories started to fade, and eventually that promise completely slipped from my mind. Years later, Touko and I became high schoolers. We went to the same school up until middle school, but there was always a difference in our academic levels. She went to the top school in the area, and I ended up at an average high school. So I thought we wouldn't be able to see each other every day anymore. I figured it was just how things were, though it made me a little sad. But every day after school, she came to my room. Not that I was complaining. What guy wouldn't be happy to have a girl he likes coming over? But what confused me was the reason. Why does she come to my room every day? Hey, Touko.
What? Can you grab that manga over there?
This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Here you go.
Thanks. So, what did you want to ask me?
Oh, are you having fun at school?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to sound like a clueless dad who doesn't know how to talk to his kid?
No, nothing like that.
I know, I was being sarcastic.
Oh, gotcha. You're pretty funny.
I'm not really, though.
Yeah, you're right. Not funny at all.
So, seriously, what's up?
I don't know. Since we go to different high schools now, I just wondered how things are going for you.
It's normal.
Normal, huh?
Yeah. What about your school? Anything interesting going on there?
No, not really.
See? That's just how it is. But there are a lot of smart kids at my school.
Smarter than you?
Oh, tons. I'm just smart from studying. That's the only reason my grades are good. I'm not a genius like some of those kids. They're unreal. They barely take any notes, spend their afternoons messing around, and then ace the tests like it's nothing. It's frustrating.
But hey, you come over to my place after school every day to hang out, don't you?
What, am I bothering you?
No, that's not it at all. I'm just saying, you're pretty amazing too.
All right, I'll let you believe that. But I'm really not that amazing. When I get home, I just study until I go to bed. I'm definitely not a genius.
Then why do you come over to my place every day? Doesn't it just take away from your free time?
Because it is my free time, so I can do whatever I want with it, right?
Yeah, but...
Are you saying you don't like it?
No, that's not it.
Whatever, I'm going home. You're being rude.
Oh, okay, see you. What's with the sigh?
Time.
Huh?
Today I'm leaving 30 minutes earlier than usual, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
And yet, you're not even trying to stop me.
Well, I mean...
Whatever, idiot. I'm not coming here for a while.
She said that and stormed out of the room. Her footsteps sounded angry as they faded away, and I was left alone. Oh, I messed up again. Overthinking, messing things up, nothing ever goes right. I just wanted to know why she spends time with me. A few days later, just like she said, she stopped coming over. So I found myself wandering around town after school out of boredom. I browsed for new manga at the bookstore, tried my luck at the claw machine in the arcade, and even ate a large bowl of ramen at the new ramen shop. Everything was fun, but it quickly felt empty. I realized why right away. It was because she wasn't by my side. Without her, the world seemed dull. Guess I'll head home. Huh? Is that... By chance, I saw her. I can't believe it! She was walking with a guy I didn't know. The guy was holding a gift bag. They looked like they were having fun, laughing and joking around. It seemed like they were on a date. I barely got any sleep. I didn't sleep at all last night. There was no way I could. I couldn't stop thinking about seeing my childhood friend on a date with some random guy. Seriously?
Hey,
Huh?
Eosaki.
Oh, hey, Kishibe.
What's up?
What do you mean?
You sighed, so I was just wondering if you're okay.
Really?
No, I'm serious. Feels like your world just ended.
Whoa, don't you think you're overreacting?
No, I'm definitely not overreacting.
Did my face really look that bad?
Yeah, totally. It was intense. I get it though. I've had that look on my face sometimes too.
Wait, you have?
Of course.
The person who talked to me was my classmate, Kishibe, who sits next to me. She's bright, talks to everyone equally, and of course she's popular in our class. She always seems to have fun and puts her all into everything she does. But apparently even someone like her has things that trouble her. Love really is a complicated and mysterious thing.
You know, getting a failing grade on a test really freaks you out, right?
That's not exactly what's bothering me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But seriously though, when you fail a test, it takes up your free time with makeup classes, and then you get scolded by your teacher and your mom. Don't you feel like the world is ending when your face turns pale from that?
I've never actually failed a test, so I wouldn't know.
For real?
For real.
Wow, you're pretty smart, aren't you?
No, it's not that I'm smart.
What do you mean?
I can't really explain it.
Wait a sec. You're totally mocking me right now, aren't you? I can sense that stuff, you know.
Sorry.
Hey, you finally smiled.
Huh?
See, smiling suits you better. When the classmate next to me looks all gloomy, it makes everything feel boring.
Sorry about that.
It's fine, don't worry.
And thanks.
No problem. So, what's been bothering you after all?
She had this mysterious vibe about her, like she was really good at getting people to open up. Maybe that's why I ended up telling her everything. About the girl who's my childhood friend, how I've had a crush on her for years, how we had a fight, and how just a few days later I saw her walking with another guy. That maybe I'd just gotten my heart broken. Once I started talking, I couldn't stop, and before I knew it, I'd told her everything.
Oh, well, that's a pretty common story.
Is it?
Yeah, you hear stuff like that all the time. For example, my cousin had a boyfriend she'd been dating since high school. They were together for about 10 years in total.
That's a long time.
But then she ended up marrying a guy she dated for only 6 months.
What? Why?
I know, right? That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
So I asked her, did he cheat on you or something? But no, that wasn't it at all. Apparently they had this agreement to save up for their wedding by not buying stuff from convenience stores because it's more expensive. But her ex would sometimes buy things from a convenience store and she just couldn't forgive him for that.
That's all?
That's what I thought too, but I guess to her, it was a big deal.
Makes sense.
I think she was probably more upset about him breaking their promise.
That could be it.
So, yeah, you never know what might cause things to fall apart. Love is all about timing. It's not about how long you've been together. If you meet the right person at the right time, love just happens. Maybe that's what happened with your childhood friend, too.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Maybe the same thing could be happening with you.
What do you mean?
So, you're heartbroken, right?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, let's say you are.
Yeah, okay.
The thing is, a guy who's down like that is a great opportunity.
I don't really get what you mean.
Basically, what I'm saying is, how about you go out with me?
Wait, who?
You!
With who?
With me! Do I really have to spell it out for you after all this? Have you seriously never gotten a failing grade before?
What?
Why are you so surprised?
Because you just said something so out of the blue.
You're so innocent.
Did you just confess to me?
Well, I guess that's what it is.
How am I not supposed to be surprised by that?
You're overthinking it.
What do you mean?
You're not about to make up some story that I've secretly been in love with you all this time, are you?
That's not it?
Nope, not even close. I'm just looking for a boyfriend right now, so I figured I'd ask you. That's all.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, I did think you were kinda cool. So, what do you think? You don't dislike me, do you?
Of course not. You're super pretty and you're easy to talk to.
That's a better review than I expected. Then go ahead, pick me. Dwelling on a breakup won't do you any good. Plus, I'm the kind of girl who likes to spoil her boyfriend, so I am highly recommended.
It really was an appealing offer. After school, as I was walking, I saw a little boy and girl about elementary school age heading home together. They were holding hands just like Tauko and I used to. Back then, that scene was normal. She was always by my side, but before I knew it, that brightness had slipped away. Like snow melting in my hands. And yet these memories of her are still here with me. It's torture. The park where we used to play together. The grocery store where we'd run to buy snacks. Some memories are forgotten while others come rushing back. But unlike those days, now I'm completely alone. The walk home that day felt especially lonely. Welcome back. When I got home, she was there. As usual, she was reading a manga.
You're back.
Yeah. Wait, what? Why?
Why what?
Why are you here?
Is it bad for me to be here?
No, it's not bad, but
Then it's fine, right? Why are you just standing there spacing out?
oh,
Come sit.
okay,
Here, next to me.
right.
Sit down.
Got it.
Yeah, that's better. You're later than usual today.
Really?
Yeah?
I've been like this for a while now.
I see. Guess it's because I haven't been around much lately. You get bored when I'm not here, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Whoa, what? What's so funny all of a sudden?
Nothing really. Can't I laugh sometimes, or do you not like it?
I don't mind.
Right? Sometimes a boyfriend needs to spoil his girlfriend.
Wait, what?
What was with that pause?
I don't know. I feel like I just heard something weird.
What are you talking about?
I was gonna ask you the same thing. Didn't you just say something about a girlfriend?
Yeah, I did.
Isn't that weird?
What's weird?
Were we dating this whole time?
Of course we were.
Since when?
You're asking weird questions. Back in elementary school, didn't you ask me to always stay with you because you liked me? So even when we started high school at different schools, I kept doing what my boyfriend asked.
Wait, so that's why you've been coming to my place every day?
Yep. But also because I wanted to see you. I need your energy or I lose motivation to keep going. Ugh, what am I even saying? I must be acting weird today. Maybe I'm just excited to see you again after so long.
What about when you said you wouldn't come over anymore?
Well, I was mad about how you acted that day, and also I wanted to focus on studying for the tests.
And you came over today because?
Tests are finally over.
How'd they go?
Nailed it.
A few days ago, I saw you walking with a guy in town.
Oh, that was Kamada.
Who?
A guy from my school. He's dating one of my friends. He wanted to surprise her for their 3-month anniversary, so I was helping him with the present. People ask me for that kind of stuff a lot. You know how a few people from our middle school went to the same high school?
Yeah?
Well, they spread the word about my situation.
What situation?
That I've had a boyfriend since elementary school, so now everyone thinks I'm some kind of romance expert.
I see.
Honestly, it's helped me keep weird guys away, so I'm fine with it. Don't worry. I'm all about you. Tetsuya, why are you turning pale?
Sorry.
Huh? What's with the apology?
I'm all about you, too.
I know that, but just so you know, I'd never forgive you if you cheated.
Never? What would happen to me if I did?
Wait, did you actually cheat?
No way, of course not.
I figured. Good. I don't want to hurt you.
Wow.
But if you ever did cheat, I'd make sure you'd rather be dead than face the hell I'd put you through.
That's terrifying.
Don't be scared, it's only if you cheat. You're never gonna cheat, right?
Of course not. Thank goodness. I'm really glad I turned down Kishibe's invitation. I don't even want to think about what would have happened if I made the wrong choice. In that case, it's probably better not to mention anything about Kishibe. It's all in the past now. There's no need to bring it up to her. The scene from a few hours ago came back to my mind. A few hours ago?
Then let's just go for it. Dragging out a heartbreak isn't good for you. Plus, I'm the type who puts in effort, so I think it'll be worth it.
No, I'll pass.
Oh, really?
I just think it's a waste, because there's only one girl I still really like.
Oh, you're looking pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, that was a bit heart-fluttering. I'm glad.
What's that about?
I was bummed when you rejected me before I got serious.
Sorry.
No need to apologize. It doesn't hurt as much now. But since you rejected me, you should confess your feelings to your childhood friend.
I'd just get rejected anyway.
If that happens, I'll comfort you. We can commiserate together about getting turned down.
What's that supposed to mean?
So don't worry, just go and tell her how you feel.
Today, I actually thought about coming to see you.
Why?
I haven't seen you in a while, and I missed you.
Were you lonely?
Well, yeah.
All right then, come over. I'll spoil you a bit since you're such a cuddly one.
Thanks. Hey,
What?
Let me say it again. I forgot about that confession from elementary school, so I want to start fresh from here. I love you.
Yeah, I know.
You're the one I love the most in the world.
I know that too.
I want to be with you forever.
I get it. I really do.
Got it. That's good.
Since we're at it, I'll say it again too.
What?
I love you too, the most in the world, so keep that promise we made in elementary school and stay with me forever.
Nakatsugawa, it seems like you failed again. I'm sorry. President, you gave me a chance and I messed it up. Enough with the apologies. What's the cause? I can only say it's bad luck. Again. Yes. You'll be removed from managing her. Yes. How many times is this now? 5. Right. It's not that I dislike you. I understand. I know you're serious and work hard. Yes. But you should also know that the models are just as serious and hardworking. Yes. Even if it's really bad luck, as a parent would want, I'd like to do something about it. Now here's the main point. Yes? If you can't bring in work for the next girl you're in charge of, you'll have to leave this company. Fired? I understand. Running a modeling agency isn't easy. Plus, the number of models we have is increasing, so we need to bring in new talent as well. Understand? We don't have the luxury to keep someone around who isn't performing. The company I joined right after graduating from university was a small modeling agency. It was so small that, although I was called a manager, I ended up taking on a bunch of other roles like producer. The first girl I managed was great. She's now the most popular model in our agency. But things started going downhill with the next girl I managed. It was as if the success with the previous girl was just a fluke, and my luck turned bad. From bringing gifts that happened to be something the VIPs disliked, to getting stuck in traffic despite leaving early. There were even worse things that happened. In the end, I became known in the industry as a jinx. Now no one wants to work with me. Even so, I'm grateful to the president for giving me another chance. Nakatsugawa. I'll work hard to meet those expectations. Yeah, that's right. So who's the next person I'll be managing?
Hey there!
Oh, Takako! It's rare to see you here.
You're the one who told me to come by every once in a while.
Oh, right.
So, you're here too.
Hi. It's been a while. By the way, your last job was highly praised. Impressive as always.
Really?
Looking forward to working with you again.
Leave it to me!
This stunning beauty is Takako Suzuhira. She's our most popular model. Recently, she's not just doing modeling, but also appearing on variety shows, dramas, and movies. She was the first person I managed. Now she's become such a big star that she's almost out of reach.
Or is it just me, or does the atmosphere in the room seem off?
Does it?
Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Doubt. What's with the pause just now? Is it possibly harassment?
That's none of your business.
So you're saying that?
Don't sulk.
Well, I could guess what's going on. So the person he managed didn't work out again, right?
Yeah.
And that's why you're upset. I see.
No, it's not like that. It's my fault.
You're not really to blame. If anything, it's just bad luck.
Even that's my fault.
So who will you be managing next?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, let's team up for a change.
No, you're our top performer, so I'm not really...
So that's how it is. You've changed.
Huh?
You didn't used to say things like that. It's disrespectful to use all the people you managed who didn't succeed. It implies they only got paired with you because they weren't doing well.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Want to correct it?
Of course.
Okay, let's team up then.
That's not for me to decide.
Then who decides?
The president has the authority to make those decisions.
President, I want to team up with him.
Takako,
What?
did you overhear our conversation earlier?
No, not at all.
You're pretty transparent.
This is just an act. You know I've been doing acting recently. Have I improved?
Still got a way to go.
Just keep dancing on my palm.
Sure thing.
Let's set that aside for now. Hey, is it okay? I want to return the favor to him since he helped me out back in the day.
You're just attached to him, aren't you?
So, what's wrong with that?
Ugh, fine.
Really?
If he can't make it with you, he probably won't make it with anyone else, right? So, is it okay to give her one last chance? Are you really okay with me? Huh? Because her next audition is for that big movie, right? Yeah. If we miss that... If you don't have confidence, should I just fire you right now? Huh? A guy who's unsure and thinks he might fail isn't cut out for this company. President! I can't leave my important girls in the hands of someone like that, can I? A real man should act like he can do it, even if it's a lie. That's way cooler. You're right about that. What are you going to do? Please, let me do it! Alright, show me what you've got. This is your last chance. Yes! And so, I ended up managing her again after several years. From then on, I was incredibly busy. Despite having auditions as a goal, my main job was managing her. I needed to make sure she could work in the best environment and condition possible. She was very particular and moody, and her performance could vary a lot depending on her emotions. But if I did my best, she would give back equally good results, so it was rewarding. I could feel my lost confidence slowly coming back as I worked with her. You were amazing again today!
I know, right?
Yes, they said they'd like to work with you again.
I see. So does this mean you got me a job?
Not really. It's probably just because of your big name.
I see, but I'm really enjoying working with you, thanks to you.
I'm flattered.
So today's work is done, right?
Yes, that's right. Is it okay if I head to your apartment now?
Not sure.
Are you going somewhere?
Does that mean you're coming along too?
Not necessarily.
Why not?
But if that's what you want, I can join you.
Oh, please do.
Got it. Where should we go? For dinner? Shopping? Or maybe the beach?
Why the beach?
Because you like the beach.
You remembered.
Of course. I was managing you back then, after all.
Then let's go to the beach. I haven't been there in a while.
All right.
You're really good at making me feel better. Oh, I forgot.
What's wrong?
It's the beach, and I don't have a swimsuit.
Since it's not the season, please, don't go in the water.
That's a shame.
Your health is important. I can't let you catch a cold.
Right now, you'd be the only one seeing me in a swimsuit.
But my job is to show you off to everyone.
You're so serious.
That's the only thing I have going for me.
But that's what makes you great.
Thank you.
I'll hold off on swimming, but can I grab some yakisoba and beer on the way? I want to get in the beach mood.
If you do that, you'll need to be training tomorrow.
Leave it to me.
Okay, I'll stop by a convenience store then.
All right.
She was so excited when we went to the beach. After eating the yakisoba and beer from the convenience store, we built sandcastles and walked along the shoreline. She looked so beautiful bathed in the sunset light. She was stunning, almost unreal.
I enjoyed a lot.
You looked like you were having a great time.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
I'm glad you could relax.
You know,
What?
I worked with a few managers after you.
Yeah?
They were all good at their jobs, but only you were as considerate as you were.
That can't be true.
It is, so you should be confident. I feel like I'm only getting comforted here. It's finally next week, the audition for the movie.
Yes.
If I fail that audition, will you get fired?
If that happens, it's unavoidable. It's work, not charity. The president has to protect the company.
If you do get fired, what will you do after that?
I don't really have anything specific I want to do.
Well then,
Yes?
I'll marry you.
So, I'm the one being adopted?
That's right. You'll do anything like cleaning and meal prep at my place, manage finances, and on rare days off, you'll have to take me on drives like this. How does that sound?
It sounds like fun, but it doesn't really sound like you.
Huh?
Normally, you wouldn't talk about failing.
Is that so?
Yeah, if you feel pressured by me, don't worry about it. Focus on doing your best for yourself. Supporting you is my job.
Really?
Huh?
Is it okay for me to focus on doing my best for myself?
Of course!
Got it.
What is it?
Thank you. I feel like I've moved on.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm going to give it my all for my future I want.
Yes, that's the spirit. And then the big day arrived. Just show your usual skills, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, Nagatsugawa. I'm sorry.
Huh?
It's nothing. Well, I'm off.
Okay, have a good time.
So you're here too? Hey Hojo, are you auditioning for this too? Yeah, I lost you last time, but this time I'm taking it. I see. I guess I'm just lucky. Zuzuhira? Let's both do our best. You seem really motivated. Yeah, I'm super pumped. More than ever. Oh? There's something I really want, and I'm determined to get it because I'm greedy like that. Even if someone has to cry over it. That's the spirit I'd expect from my rival. But I'm taking this role. Alright, let's have a fair fight.
And the battle began. A few days later. I see. Hojo from the Yuki agency got the part. Yes. So you didn't make it with her either. This time there was no bad luck, but I guess it just turned out this way. That's how this job is. Sometimes luck outweighs skill. That's why those without luck. Boss. What is it? I understand. I mentioned firing you at first, but since you're good at administrative work, I'd like you to stay in that role. How's that? Your salary can stay the same. No, I'd prefer to resign gracefully. I see. That's your decision. Thank you for all the support over the years. Do you have any leads on your next job? None. My bad luck is well known in this industry. Please, don't go to a competitor. I know it's weird asking this from someone who's just turned me down, but it would make things awkward. Understood. Since there's a handover and all, stay with our company until you find your next job. Thanks. Don't thank me for kicking you out just because of our circumstances. I'm thankful for everything you've done for me. I see. I really appreciate everything. Yeah, I had fun too.
Nagatsugawa.
Suzuhira, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
It is my fault.
If you think so, then work hard and become more famous, so that one day, I can brag even more about having worked with you.
I promise. So you're leaving the company?
Yeah.
I see. Do you have any leads on your next project?
Not yet. The boss said I could leave after I find something, but I should start looking soon.
Well, I might have a lead for you. How about that?
Huh?
Want to talk about it? So, cheers!
Cheers!
What's wrong? Are you nervous?
Of course I am! It's your famous place after all.
Yeah, I haven't had you bring up into my place even once.
We're a man and a woman after all.
By the way, your homemade food is really good. Did you calculate the calories?
Be careful not to overheat.
Okay, I still want more.
So about that job lead.
I mentioned it before, but how about coming to live with me?
What?
You don't have to get married right away or anything. I really need someone to cook for me and tidy up the place. Lately, I've been busy with work, so I can't keep up. If you live with me, you won't have to pay rent, and I'll pay for everything, the same salary as before. So, what do you think? Not a bad deal, right?
Well, yeah, but...
Don't you think you should consider it?
Suzuhira,
What?
are you feeling responsible or something? If you are, you don't need to...
I do feel responsible. I caused you to lose your job.
No, it's not your fault.
It is my fault, but I want to say this. I feel a sense of responsibility and guilt, but it's true that I want you. I want you to stay by my side and keep me motivated for work. That's all I need to keep going.
Suzuhira,
You don't need to give me an answer right away. Just think about it.
okay, I'll think it over.
All right, let's enjoy the rest of the evening.
A few hours later... What have I done?
Yeah, I know.
Damn it, I really hate this.
You've done a great job. I know that.
You're so kind.
That's why I want you by my side.
That might be nice.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like being with you like this is fun.
If that's the case, let's get started. Oh, sorry, it's a call. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Hello, Hojo. What's up? Looks like I won this time. What are you talking about all of a sudden? I'm talking about the audition. The role you wanted so badly. I got it. What's so funny? Oh, I just realized I need to thank you. Thank me for what? If you were just average, I could have won even if I slacked off a bit. I'm glad you were able to be there to make it a real competition. Sorry, I don't quite get what you're saying. The way you're talking makes it sound like you want him to lose the audition. I told you, there was something I really wanted. Thanks to you, it looks like I'm gonna get it. What do you mean? Was it the role in the movie? No, it's something else. I had that role taken from me by a president before, so this was a chance for me. I cause trouble for everyone, though. I'm greedy and I always get what I want. I told you today, I discovered my passion for acting once I started my career. Everything is under my control now. Suzuhira? It's great that things went well. Up until now, I hadn't touched on how his work wasn't going well, but it almost was like I crushed his last chance. Still, having Hojo at the audition meant that he didn't have any luck. Now my favorite guy is mine. It's nothing. Oh, and if we end up getting married, I might ask Hojo to meet you. You did help with my love, after all. Finally, he'll be mine.
I'm telling you, it's true.
No way! I don't believe it for a second. You're always joking around, Akira. Why should I trust you this time?
Come on, I'm serious.
You've never been serious.
I can be plenty serious.
Nah, remember the other day?
That was then. This is different.
Doesn't seem so different to me.
Except it was different.
Now you're just saying words. How was it different exactly? Well, whatever. Have you thought about that thing we talked about before?
Huh, why are you bringing that up all of a sudden?
'Cause
What?
I'm bored.
Sometimes I wonder how I can even talk with you.
Really?
All the time, actually.
Well, you're here, aren't you?
I didn't say I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, you're having fun, huh? Hey, by the way, Akira,
Yeah, what's up, Sato?
I think we're being watched.
What movie trope is it this time? Aliens? The government?
No. Not that it's not fun to pretend sometimes, but that's not what I mean.
Then what do you mean?
I mean, Ai's standing right there.
I turned to look in the direction she was glancing, and standing there was another girl whose beauty rivaled Sato's in every way. Ai? Did you finish your errand? And what are you doing just standing there silently in the corner? You should have said something. How long have you been there anyway?
Well, you two certainly looked like you were having fun.
Oh,
I'm heading back.
I'll go with you. I was waiting for you after all.
Yeah.
Bye, Sato. See you tomorrow.
Later!
Ai Kishimoto is my childhood friend. We first met in preschool. And the truth is, all the way back then, I fell in love with her at first sight. I've had a crush on her ever since. Honestly, I can't get a good read on how she feels about me. Maybe she likes me back. I'm certainly closer to her than any other guy she knows. And if it is mutual, then I hope something happens between us. And these past few days I've just been waiting my chance to say something about it. What was it you had to do anyway?
None of your business.
Jeez, you don't have to put it like that. I was waiting for you to finish and everything, too.
Well, you were having a blast talking to another girl.
Huh? Did you say something?
I specifically told you not to wait for me, didn't I?
Why do you have to be like this? You're gonna make me cry.
I hope you cry me a river.
Why? Who pissed in your cereal this morning? Was whatever you were doing that frustrating?
Not really.
Then why can't you just tell me what it was?
Why do you care so much?
Because I was under the impression that we were friends.
You know how I was late for school the other day?
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, you said you were hungry and suddenly ran off to the convenience store to get breakfast, right? You should have just come over to my place and eaten with me.
Shut up. Why didn't you go after me?
Because I didn't want to be late either. I'm trying to aim for perfect attendance this year, okay?
Well, whatever. I was in detention. I had to clean the storage room.
Seriously? Why didn't you say something earlier? I would have helped you.
It wasn't just for me, though. Everyone else who was late this week was also there.
So, like, Nishino was also there?
Nishino? Oh, yeah, I guess he was.
So you two didn't talk or anything?
We did a little bit. Is that a problem?
Yes.
Why?
Dude, that guy is so obviously into you.
Oh?
You certainly don't seem too amused about that.
That's because I really don't care.
Ai, you do realize how popular you are, don't you?
Like I said, I don't care. And how many times do I have to tell you? It's none of your business anyway.
It is my business.
How so?
Because
Yeah?
because we've been friends for ages.
So, what does that have to do with anything? Now it's my turn to ask questions.
About what exactly?
What's the big deal? I answered your question, didn't I?
I'm an open book, all right? If there's something you want to know, just ask.
What were you and that girl that you sit next to talking about?
Oh, you mean Sato?
Yeah, her.
Oh, you know, we were just making small talk.
That's what I'm asking. What kind of small talk?
Just like the celebrities that were trending on social media and stuff.
What else?
She talked about the pop star she was into lately.
That really does sound like small talk.
Yeah, isn't that exactly what I said?
But you just look like you were having so much fun.
I mean, it was fun.
Yeah? Then maybe you should have kept talking to her instead of leaving with me.
Don't be like that. I was just hanging out with her to kill time until you were done. I'm sure she would have gotten annoyed if I stayed longer, too.
You sure about that? She definitely didn't look bothered to talk to you.
What, for real? You saying I could have put the moves on her?
Ugh, you're such a pig.
Hey, wait up! I was just kidding! Don't get so angry!
Well, I'm not laughing. Maybe you should reflect on your recent behavior.
What'd I even do? Oh, more importantly, your birthday's coming up next week, right?
What? What about it?
Huh?
Well, whatever. I guess that's none of my business either. So why did you say my birthday and...
And I was just wondering if you wanted to go anywhere or something.
Go by yourself.
It kind of defeats the point. It's your celebration, isn't it?
Ugh, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! If I go anywhere, I'd much rather ask Nishino than you.
And then she suddenly stormed off on her own. I just stood there in shock. What? Did I just get turned down?
God, he pisses me off. He pisses me off so bad. So freaking bad. Ugh, stupid, stupid Aki. Why does he have to fawn over some dumb new girl like her? I can't believe he's the one telling me about people interested in me. That girl is the one who likes him. It's so obvious just looking at her face. She's obviously super into him. Don't just talk to her like it's nothing. He's such a hypocrite. I have every right to be pissed at him. He's the one who should be apologizing for me being rude. When he comes back to repent with tears in his eyes, maybe I'll forgive him. Although I had no idea how soon I was about to regret that heavy-handed declaration I just made.
Huh? You're not going back with I today?
No, she got mad at me for some reason, and now she doesn't even want to talk to me.
What? Are you serious? What do you mean, for some reason? You don't even know? If she's saying something like that, it's gotta be because of a guy, 100%.
Well, I really don't know.
Anyway, you look like you're about to burst into tears.
And you have a big grin on your face. What's your point?
I'm not grinning.
I can hear the happiness in your voice.
Oops, busted. But I just think it's kinda cute when you're wallowing in pity.
Cute? That's messed up. At least say I'm cool.
If you're that worried about being cool, are you really even sad?
She's always been like that, you know. She gets angry and storms off at the weirdest times.
Yeah?
And if past experiences are anything to go by, she's gonna be mad for a while.
Hey, can you take a guess at why she's like that?
Why?
Maybe it's because she's feeling like you're gearing up to ask her out or something.
Yeah, I was wondering if she noticed that too, though I was trying not to think about it.
It sucks to get asked out by someone you don't really like that much, you know? Especially if you guys are already childhood friends. Something like that could change the entire vibe of your relationship.
I guess it's obvious we don't have a chance, huh?
You've already been so close for so long. You guys are probably more like siblings than boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, don't worry about it. There's plenty of other fish in the sea, right?
Maybe there are other girls out there, but there's only one Ai.
You really hitched your wagon to that train, huh?
You have no idea how long I've been crushing on her.
Maybe you're just assuming you have a crush on her.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's a common thing in psychology. You get so in love with the idea of someone that you don't even love that person anymore. It's like a suggestion in your brain that you have to be in love for the sake of being in love.
Yeah?
Maybe you should try looking at other people and see if you feel anything similar. And that way, you could fall in love with preserving your special relationship with I.
Falling in love isn't as easy as flipping a switch, you know. And besides, I don't want to have to deal with the pain of getting rejected again.
Then why don't you choose someone who you know won't reject you?
I doubt there's anyone like that.
There's always me.
What?
Well, I've had a lot of fun talking with you and stuff, so yeah. I started to think that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if something started between us.
Really?
Yep. She's really doing this. It sucks. Who does she think she is, bustling into my territory? What's her problem? Aki, it's Aki. He's mine. Why isn't he turning her down already? Why is he even considering this? And why does he look more angry? Doesn't he understand that I'm pissed at him right now and he should be reflecting on what he did? Did I not drill into his head enough that this is a punishment for what he's been doing to me now? Oh, I want to call him over right now and let him have it. But more than that, I want to know how he's going to answer her. Everyone in school knows how cute that Sato girl is. I guess I could admit that she does have the confidence that I could never dream of, and that's attractive. Maybe she's the type of person Aki wants to enjoy his life with instead of me. Yeah, it's okay. I approve of her. I get it. This is my punishment. This was all just the jealousy talking. What right do I have, even though...
I'm really sorry.
You can't do it?
No, not exactly. That's not what I'm apologizing for. I'm just surprised, I guess. I had no idea you felt that way about me.
It's like I told you before, right? You're in love with I for lover's sake. I bet you haven't even bothered looking around at anyone else even though I'm right here.
Yeah.
But you can't slump around all brokenhearted forever, right? You have to take your lumps and move on. I know I'm biased, but going out with me would be fun, right? We have similar interests, and I definitely won't go all Jackal and Hyde on you like she does. Or do I just not interest you like that at all?
No, it's not like that. You're easy to talk to, always smiling, and you're beautiful. I'm sure lots of people tell you the same thing.
I don't really care about what other people say, though. If you think I'm easy to talk to and pretty, then that's enough for me. How about it? Let's give the two of us a shot. There's already so many things I want to do with you.
What things?
You know, the kind of things only couples can do. But if you don't want to go out with me, then I guess I can't tell you.
Whoa, is she serious? This really isn't a dream or a fantasy, is it? It's real life. It's actually happening. I never would have thought that Sato saw anything in me. If I said I wasn't flattered, it'd be a lie. No matter how you look at it, Sato is really cute. She's one of the most beautiful girls in our school. She's always got something interesting to say, and just being around her is fun. Maybe I need to enjoy life sometimes rather than always get dragged around by Ai's complicated whims. But is this really okay? I've loved Ai for over 10 years now. She was my first love. Is this really something I can just shift gears and move away from? Ai means so much to me. We've been together pretty much all our lives. I've shared so many memories with her. Can I just suddenly slam the brakes and switch to Sato now? More than anything, I still... Sato, I think...
Yeah?
Just then, the door to the classroom slammed open.
Wait!
And the scream of my beloved friend echoed across the hall. What are you doing here? Didn't you leave already?
Forget about that!
What?
I suppose I should thank you. You've been taking such good care of my Aki. I don't know if that's what you'd call it. And besides, you seem to do plenty good job of that on your own. Yeah, but he likes it when I take care of him, so it's okay. Yikes, and just who do you think you are? A princess? His keeper? I feel bad for this poor guy. What do you know about our relationship? I don't need your misguided pity. Sorry, but I know him much better than you think. After all, we've talked all about you. Excuse me? Aki, is this true? What are you telling her?
Huh? What? But I told you we've only made small talk.
Really now?
Cross my heart, you gotta trust me.
Okay.
You will?
You'll have to tell me all about it later over some popcorn, because I'm sure your dumb excuses are gonna be good.
You don't believe me at all, do you?
I think you're being unfair right now. Putting your friends down and making them beg for your attention is really childish. Do you realize that? It just makes me feel even worse for Akira. You shut up and stay out of this, you outsider. Hey, who are you calling an outsider? Well, that's what you are, isn't it? You can't call me that. I'm just as invested as you are. In fact, from my perspective, you're the outsider who burst in here and started causing trouble just now. I said it first. Are you listening to yourself right now? Well, it's true, isn't it? You think you can get all buddy-buddy with him just because you sit next to him in class? Do you think you can control his life just because you've known him for a long time?
Hey, come on, let's not fight here.
Shut up! This is your fault!
I should be insulted, but I'm kind of impressed how perfectly in sync you were.
Well, Akira, what do you have to say?
About what?
Don't you think it's time you gave up on someone selfish like her? There's no way she'd ever understand what it's like to make you happy. If you said yes to me, I promise I'll do whatever I can for you.
I don't know if it's like that, though.
Aki, are you just gonna sit here and let this horrible homewrecker say all this? Man up and tell her you're not interested already.
I don't know if I'd say that, though.
Excuse me? Then what? You want to choose her after all?
Can you just calm down?
Don't you dare tell me to calm down. How is anyone supposed to be calm in a situation like this?
Oh.
Jeez. Ugh, I've had enough of this.
Huh?
Come on, Aki, we're leaving.
And with that, I forcefully grabbed my arm.
Let's go. I see, running away, huh? Yep, we're running away. You're the one in the wrong here, so I'm taking what's mine and leaving. He's not an object. Sorry, but I called dibs on him a long time ago. I won't let anyone else steal him away from me.
Sato.
What?
Sorry. I think...
Wait, don't finish that sentence.
But...
That was the right kind of sorry, wasn't it? Hey, is this because of the way I came in? Because it made me think something could still happen between you two?
No, it has nothing to do with that at all. You may not believe me, but my answer would have been the same regardless of whether she showed up or not.
Okay.
So, let me just say one thing. I really appreciate what you said. You're the first girl who's ever approached me like that. But, I'm sorry. There's already someone else I like, and I can't give up, no matter how many times she rejects me, no matter how many times she loses her temper over the smallest thing.
Okay, I get it.
I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for, dummy? I guess that's the one way you and her are the same. You're both idiots who are equally bad at understanding the obvious.
Thank you.
You're thanking me for calling you stupid. I didn't think you were into that kind of thing.
No, thanks for everything. For everything you've done for me up to today, everything you did today, all of it. Thank you.
Yeah, just get out of here already. I feel weird crying in front of someone else.
Okay.
Later, Akira.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
If you come up to me ever again, I'm gonna ignore you so hard.
Fair enough.
I'm just kidding, you dummy. You're just making a face like I just broke up with your girlfriend or something.
I guess she noticed how much this was eating me up inside and decided to lighten the mood before I turned and left. Ai and I began walking home side by side. The whole time she wouldn't release her death grip on my arm. Neither of us dared to talk. The two of us just continued walking in silence. We'd been together for so long, but I could barely remember the last time it was ever this quiet. But I couldn't remember a single time where I ever had to worry about the right words to choose in front of her or what to say when she was there. I bet she was probably feeling the same way. Finally, my house was in sight. The one who broke the silence was Ai.
I want to apologize.
Huh?
What?
I'm just kind of surprised. It's just, I can't remember a time when you've actually decided to come out and say you're sorry.
I'm sure I've done it before.
Maybe you're right.
Have I been bothering you this whole time?
No, not at all.
I was just so jealous.
Of Sato?
Uh-huh. You looked like you were having so much fun talking to her. And she's so much nicer and cuter than me.
Are you actually serious right now?
You're mad at me, aren't you?
I could never be mad at you.
Then what?
I'm relieved. I'm so glad you don't hate me. It's my fault, too. I didn't have enough confidence to be honest with my feelings, and I kept dancing around what I wanted to say.
What did you want to say?
I love you, Ai. You never knew, right?
Well, I get it now. But you'd have to be a real idiot not to notice how obvious your feelings were this whole time.
What does that say about you?
You know how I am. If I wasn't so stupid, I would have made you mine a long time ago, and then maybe we could have avoided all this.
Yeah.
But you're an idiot too. If you loved me so much, you shouldn't have been opening your heart to someone else like that.
I guess that kinda makes us both the same, huh?
I guess it does.
That's when it hit me. This was my big chance. I love you, Ai. Will you go out with me?
No.
What? Why not?
Because, besides, isn't there something else you should be saving for my birthday? You can't just give someone their present early just because the moment feels right.
Oh, you figured out that much, huh?
How could I not?
So does this mean we can go out together that day?
I guess I'll allow it.
You're such a spoiled princess.
You got a problem with that?
Not at all, Your Highness. That's more like the I know.
Then you better make this a birthday to remember.
I'll try.
Also, the last thing I want is for someone else to try and steal you away from me under my fingers. So let me tell you one thing. I guess you're too dumb to understand it without me spelling it out for you, so here it is.
What is it?
I love you too, Aki, you big dingus.
There it was. The secret that the stuck-up little princess I loved more than anything else was too proud to admit to anyone, even herself.
I always have, ever since the first time we met. You could even say it was probably love at first sight.
What are you watching, big brother?
Kanon's romance manga.
I know that one. I want to watch it with you too.
I'm Ren Shibata, a high school junior. I have a sweet and adorable little sister. Her name is Yumi. She's a first year in high school. But she's not my real sister. She's my stepsister. Do I see her as just a sister while living together? Of course not. It's impossible not to think about her differently sometimes.
Oh, these two are step-siblings, huh?
Yeah, seems like it.
Do you ever want to kiss me?
This is just a manga video, you know? Even though we're not blood related, we're still technically siblings. Still, she does make my heart skip a beat sometimes.
All right, I'm gonna make dinner now.
Oh, thanks! She's been getting way too cute lately. She's cute both in looks and personality, but since she's a bit of a brother complex, I worry about her as her big brother. She came to live with us when she was around elementary school age. Her parents died in an accident, and so she ended up staying with us, her relatives. From today on, we're siblings.
Yeah.
Don't look so sad. No matter what happens, I'll always protect you. At that moment, I decided to be the best big brother I could be for her. I wanted her to look up to me, to rely on me. I wasn't good at school or sports, but I worked hard at both. Thanks to all my hard work, now that I'm in high school, I'm one of the top students in both academics and sports. At this point, it feels more like I'm the one with a sister complex rather than her being a brother complex. Well, no need to worry about the details. The important thing is that now she looks up to me and relies on me. Our sibling relationship is great as usual.
Hey, can I sleep with you again tonight, big brother?
Sure. I mean, things maybe are a little too good, but it's not like we're doing anything wrong. But now that we're both in high school, honestly, her brother complex is getting a bit much. If this keeps up, I'm worried she won't be able to handle other guys in the future. I can't seem to shake off my own sister complex. It feels like something's got to change, for both our sakes.
Big brother.
You're still awake?
Yeah, I don't know why, but my heart's racing tonight.
Is that so?
Hey, big brother. I really love you, big brother.
Yeah, I know.
But what about you?
I like you too, as a sister.
That's not what I meant, though.
Huh? What did you say?
Nothing. Good night for real this time.
Honestly, I heard her loud and clear. But no way she actually means it, right? The next day after school. I'm home.
Welcome back, big brother. Hello.
Hey, Kokomi, what's up? Her name's Kokomi Takano, my sister's best friend. They're in the same class and she sometimes comes over to hang out. Did you come to hang out again today?
No, actually, we have some home economics class coming up, so I was hoping Yume could teach me some cooking.
Oh, I see. She's super serious and a bit on the shy side, so I worry about her a little. But she and my sister get along really well, and watching them together makes me smile. Alright, I'll be upstairs.
See you later, big brother.
According to my sister, Kokomi isn't very comfortable around guys, but she always talks to me just fine. Probably because my sister sees me as a proper big brother, so Kokomi doesn't feel the need to be on guard around me. Kokomi?
What are you doing right now?
I was studying.
Sorry for bothering you.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Yume and I made some cookies. Would you like to try them?
Oh, you did? Thanks! Didn't think I'd get to eat handmade cookies from my sister's friend. Guess that's one of the perks of being the big brother. Yeah, it's really delicious.
Really?
I could easily eat a whole bucket of these.
Thank you. All right, I'll go make some more.
Wait, what? 1 hour later.
I made some more. Here you go.
Oh, thanks. She actually made a bucket full of cookies. She's such an honest and serious girl. I'll save these for later. A few days later, the weather forecast was wrong and it started raining in the afternoon. Luckily, I left an extra umbrella at school, just in case something like this happened. Oh, hey Kokomi. I saw her taking shelter from the rain.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Do you not have an umbrella?
Yeah, I got completely soaked.
I'll catch a cold like that. Here, use my towel if you want. I haven't used it yet.
Thank you so much.
Don't worry. Even though I said that, the rain didn't seem like it was going to stop anytime soon. If I just leave her here and go home.
Leaving Kokomi behind? You lost my respect.
No, Yumi wouldn't say that. But I feel guilty about leaving my sister's best friend behind in the rain. But if I ask her, want to share my umbrella? She might think...
That's supposed to be my spot.
She'd probably say something like that. Looks like there's only one thing I can do. Take this umbrella.
Huh? But if you do that, then you'll...
I'll be fine, don't worry.
But...
It's okay, really. See you later.
Wait!
I forced the umbrella into her hands and walked away. It wasn't the smoothest move, but now she'll be fine, and I'm sure my sister will be happy too. And of course, this is what happened.
A 38-degree fever. You've got a cold.
Ugh, I let my guard down. The next day, I ended up with a fever. Good thing it was the weekend. If it had been a school day, I would have had to skip.
Still, giving Kokomi your umbrella and walking away like that was pretty cool.
Right?
You could have just walked her home together.
Weren't you going to say something like, "That's my spot"?
I'm not really that possessive about it. But if I didn't know the situation and saw you two walking home together, I might have gotten a little jealous.
Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing, I'll bring you some rice porridge later, so just rest for now.
She said that quickly, trying to brush it off, and left the room. I slept into the afternoon, and during that time, Kokomi came over to visit.
Oh, hey, Kokomi, what's up?
Since your brother caught a cold because of me, I came to check on him.
Thanks, but don't worry, he actually seems kind of happy about it. I'll take the porridge to him. You stay here.
In that case, I'll go with you.
No, it'd be bad if you caught his cold too.
Yeah, you're right.
Big brother, are you awake? Looks like he's still sleeping. The porridge is getting cold, but I'd rather let him sleep a bit longer. I wonder if my brother actually likes Kokomi, or does he really only see me as his sister? With me right here. At this point, maybe I should just kiss him. Then he'll see that I'm better than her. I'll make him understand.
Yume.
He's waking up. What should I do? Well, if it comes to this...
Huh? I thought I just saw Yume. My fever messing with my head?
Phew, that was close.
I could have sworn Yume was nearby, but it seems it was just my imagination. Still, I had an insane dream.
Big brother, do you think I'm pretty?
You're super pretty. I see Yume in a wedding dress, smiling brightly. Oh, right. Today's the day she's leaving me. Hey, how long are you gonna keep calling me big brother?
Sorry. It's just a habit. Let's go, Ren.
My surprise, I was her groom. Instead of leaving her, I was about to vow eternal love of her. Then Kokomi showed up in a wedding dress too.
Yume's big brother. How do you like my wedding dress?
It's beautiful. Well, how long are you gonna keep calling me big brother?
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
So the three of us started walking down the aisle together. Is this really how weddings go? I wondered as everyone around us warmly celebrated our marriage. And just then, I woke up. What kind of dream was that? A dream where I married my sister and her best friend at the same time? There's no way I can tell them. As a brother, no as a guy. What does that even mean?
Hey, are you okay?
Kokomi? Why is she here? It's extra awkward to see her after that weird dream I just had.
Sorry, I came to check on you.
Oh, thanks.
I was looking for Yume since she hasn't come back at all.
She's not here, but... Oh, there's some rice porridge left. She must have gone to her room or to the bathroom after leaving this.
Oh, I see. Is your fever okay now?
Yeah, I slept really well. And it seemed like the fever's gone. I feel fine. Maybe it's thanks to Yumi taking care of me.
This might be the perfect time.
Huh? Perfect time for what?
Actually, I've been wanting to tell you something for a long time.
Something you have to say. Then for some reason, she climbed onto the bed. Kokomi, what are you doing?
I'm the type who acts before thinking about my feelings.
What do you mean?
I thought it'd be quicker to show with actions instead of words. It's a bit embarrassing, but I've been practicing for this day.
Wait, what? What do you mean by this day? Practicing for what?
You don't need to change anything about yourself.
No way!
Yume?
Where did you come from?
From under the bed. I figured something like this would happen, so I hid.
Come on, no way.
What are you doing with my brother?
Oh, well,
Huh? Were you trying to do something with him?
Wait a second. You gotta fill me in too. I'm part of this. Seeing my sister turn bright red, I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. But I deserve to know too.
You can't do that!
why not?
Because he's my big brother!
But you two are just siblings, and it wouldn't be a problem if I got together with your big brother, right?
It would be a problem!
Listening to their conversation, I realized that Kokomi clearly didn't know that Yume and I weren't actually siblings. Yume had been keeping that a secret, but it seemed like I had to tell her the truth to clear things up. Hey, Kokomi?
We're not just siblings.
Wait, what do you mean?
My brother and I...
Should Yume tell her? That might be best.
We have a special relationship! Yeah, it's a complicated relationship.
What?
Yume, stop! She totally messed that up. Yume tried to keep our secret but ended up making a huge mistake. After that, I explained the situation to Kokomi.
So you guys aren't real siblings?
Yeah, but to me, she's as important as a real sister. I kept it a secret to avoid any weird misunderstandings around us.
see, that's why.
What's wrong?
When I asked Yume if I could date you, she totally shut me down.
Shut you down how?
She said that you're a cis-con and that you're only interested in your sister.
Dude,
Well, it's true.
it's true, but you have no right to say that to me.
I think as your sister, I totally have a right to say that.
Plus, aren't you a brocon yourself?
I'm not a brocon, I just really like you.
Then what would you call it if not a brocon?
I like you normally as a guy, okay?
Well, thanks for that.
Wow, I just confessed to my brother.
Yeah. Can you keep it down for a sec? My brain is about to explode right now. So both she and Kokomi like me. This is getting confusing. The crazy truth just came out. I've been treating Yumi like a precious sister, but it seems she's fallen for me as more than that. Meanwhile, Kokomi has liked me for a while and even talked to Yumi about it. And now she couldn't hold back and decided to act on it.
So here's the deal. Kokomi, you should give up on him. You should be the one to give up. To him, you're just his little sister.
This is how it ended up. I'm happy about both of your feelings, but I really don't want you two to fight. You're best friends, so you should get along.
But now we're both rivals. Right. I don't want to lose to Yume.
Winning and losing doesn't really matter though.
Hey, big brother, which one of us do you like more?
Huh?
Yeah, you need to pick who you want to date.
What? Is this some kind of death game? I got caught up in a crazy game. My adorable little sister Yume handles all the housework like a pro. And then there's Kokomi, my hardworking, charming junior. They're both cute and super appealing. You could choose between them. I'm glad they both like me, but I'm not looking to date either of them.
Wait, what?
I just want you two to stay friends, so make up, okay?
Got it.
And just like that, I managed to keep their friendship intact. I'm pretty great. How did it come to this? Guys?
What's up, big bro? What's going on?
Seriously? Why are both of you holding onto my arm?
Because this is a competition. I talked it over with Kokomi.
A competition? But I'm not into winning or losing.
This is just a contest between us and you.
Huh? What do you mean?
You don't really care about us, right?
Well, if you ask me if I'm interested, I guess I am.
So we decided to team up and win your heart.
You guys really made that decision, huh?
Get ready, big brother. I'm going to make you say you like me more for sure.
It's unfair to have two cute girls going after me. Feels like I'm starting to see that virgin road from my dream the other day. Maybe the laws in Japan will change before we become adults. Never mind. So many childhood friends. There are just too many. After finishing the manga, I put it away in my bag and got up from my seat. In pretty much all manga, novels, and anime, the main character usually has a childhood friend. But a childhood friend who's in love with the main character? That's the ultimate inconvenience. It's so cliched that it's starting to bore the readers. Fantasy is getting ridiculous at this point. While muttering that, I head towards the next classroom. As I peek into the classroom from the hallway, it was as if she was waiting for me, and our eyes meet. She's, right, my childhood friend, Seira Kasera, and I'm Ryusi Takagumo.
Sorry, everyone. It's about time. See you tomorrow.
Sarah, surrounded by girls, beams a big smile and rushes over to me. She'd be wagging her tail if she had one. She's so excited. Is this what they mean by your tongue drying up before you know it?
Has your tongue dried out? Should we have a passionate kiss or something?
I can't quite hear you. Convenient for you, huh? That's a scary story. A beautiful person in disguise must be referring to someone like her. This childhood friend, who is more handsome than cute, is hugely popular among the same sex. She's always surrounded by girls at school and is popular with both seniors and juniors. Her dad is Spanish, so she's tall and has an amazing figure. For her sweet looks, she's built an unshakable position at school.
What's up? Are you interested in my butt or something?
You're like a dog, you know? Here, give me your paw.
Okay.
Did I just hear a strange sound?
Maybe you're in heat.
I see.
I accidentally let my desire slip. How embarrassing.
You're really something, you know?
So you'll be escorting me today? Let's hold hands then.
She says this and easily takes my hand. Even though we're in high school, we end up holding hands and going home together.
Yes, Sarah. Feel free to eat. Thanks as always. It's fine. You're like my daughter. I'll do my best to beat your expectations. You're so cute. Yeah, I'll give you Yusu's natural drink. It's been proven effective by Dad.
Oh. Stop being embarrassed. It's gross. Wait, you're embarrassed too? I'm really done with this family. It's a wonder I'm not rebellious. Today's dinner was livelier than usual because she was here. Her parents are busy and sometimes don't come home for a while. So it's a familiar sight for us that she eats with us when her parents aren't around. That's fine. It's fine, but... At least take a bath at your own house.
Don't say that. Besides, we used to bathe together all the time back then.
When was that?
Just 2 years ago.
Oh, right. I remember now. It was really recent. She may look like an elegant beauty, but she's incredibly spoiled. Her parents, and even my parents, spoiled her a lot when she was young. A genocidal monster was born with the sole purpose of destroying my reason. I'm the only one around her who didn't spoil her. It's a school day tomorrow, so let's get to bed.
Yeah, I'm reluctant to leave our time together, but it can't be helped. Here I go.
Hey, what are you doing?
What's wrong? Let's go to bed. You can use me as a pillow.
No! Go to sleep at your own house.
I find your bed the most relaxing. It feels like being wrapped up in comfort of Mom's womb, and I could sleep peacefully.
If you remember anything from that time, that'd be way too scary. Totally freaked out.
I'd like to sleep in bed with you every day.
How is this a Prince Charming? It's ridiculous that someone like her is treated like a Prince Charming at school. But since I'm partly to blame for that, I can't really be too harsh on her. She's always been a standout girl since childhood. Even back then, she had a fantastic figure and seemed to attract inappropriate attention from adults and others around her. I was the one who suggested she cross-dress to avoid those looks. She agreed right away. Since then, she started hiding her figure. She stopped wearing girly clothes and began acting like a boy, playing rough and tumble games with me. Our relationship had become as close as if we were the same gender, and we were best friends without any reservations. So, it was normal for us to play until we were covered in mud and then take a bath together or nap together. That kind of relationship still exists today, but it has its downsides. She had gotten used to acting like a Prince Charming. It's totally my fault she turned out this way. Wow, that's right! Your thing is hitting my back!
City. It's at its peak right now. 980 yen.
That's cheap.
And now 30% off.
You're awake, aren't you? Of course, I overslept the next morning.
What's wrong? You got huge dark circles under your eyes.
While enjoying the feeling of an airbag on my back, I ended up wide awake.
Airbag?
And I licked my ears and stuff. Also, that thing got bigger again. Maybe it's in a constant growth phase.
You're such an idiot. Airbags are supposed to be on the front, not the back.
I don't like logic. It's a bus bag, not an airbag.
What's that about? I'm curious.
I felt like I might fall asleep during class at this rate. When did it become after school? Checking the clock, I see the classes are already over and there are a few people left in the classroom.
You've definitely slept too long.
Why didn't you wake me up? Huh? What are you reading?
I'm wondering, do you really need the color pages at the beginning of weekly shonen magazines?
He says this while flipping through the colorful pages at the start. Come to think of it, show magazines often have gravure on the cover. I'm not that interested, but maybe there's actually a demand for it.
Anyway, if you're going to have a girlfriend, it's better if she has a good figure, right?
Is that so? I don't really care.
Don't pretend you don't. Look at this big thing. This is what men dream about, right?
He says this while I glance through the magazine. It's certainly impressive, but compared to that, Sarah's is even bigger.
Speaking of which, Sarah's a surprisingly good figure too. She's your childhood friend, right? What's she really like?
Sarah? She might have a good figure, but she's not my type.
That makes sense. She's a Prince Charming, and I can't even imagine her in a bikini.
She never really liked going to the beach or pool since she was little. She avoids activities that show off skin. It's probably due to a childhood trauma. Even though I'm a guy, there are times where I can't help but see her that way. But if I were to act on those feelings, I'd betray her trust. The reason she can be herself in front of me is because our relationship has kept those feelings at bay. It's best to keep these feelings of mine, which go beyond just friendship, hidden inside.
I go to meet him when he's usually late to class. He's always been bothered by the fact that I'm surrounded by people. Being popular is tough. He's praised me as Prince Charming, but that's not really who I am. Only he knows the real me. I've sent him messages but haven't gotten any replies. I start to worry and naturally quicken my pace. Is he feeling unwell? If so, I should take care of him. Supporting a partner is a wife's job. Of course we're not together yet, but I have no doubt that we will be someday.
Sarah? You might have a good figure, but she's not my type.
When I peek into the classroom, I see him talking to friends. I'm shocked by the words I accidentally overhear. What? No way. This can't be true. He said that I am not his type for romance. He really sees me as just a childhood friend and not as a woman. The sadness from accidentally discovering the truth overwhelms me, but I also feel uneasy. Oh, that's not it. Everyone calls me a Prince Charming and I dress like a guy. He's kind. I know he always tries not to see me that way. Even those words he said earlier might have been because he thought I dislike him. He and I are best friends. Our relationship isn't something that can be shaken by a single comment. I know his kindness better than anyone. But... I like him. I say this in front of a mirror. The reflection in the mirror shows me as a girl in love, no matter how anyone looks at it. I'm not a Prince Charming in front of him. I want to be a princess. Even though I hate it, I still want him to look at me with those lustful eyes. I want him to give me those slazy, lustful looks. I'm going to stop being a Prince Charming. There's no need to be scared like that in the past. He's by my side. I won't let anyone take him away from me. He's my Prince Charming. A fake prince can never win against the real thing. That's absolutely true. I've always been head over heels for him, and there was never a chance I could win. Wait for me. I'd do anything for you. You have a great figure. I've been told that since a long time ago. There have been times I've struggled with insecurities. But if that makes him happy, I'm only grateful to my parents. I had no hesitation about using my body as a weapon.
I've done something bad to her. I check my phone and see a bunch of messages from her. I didn't notice them at all because I was mostly asleep at school. It seems I made her mad and she went home alone. Honestly, I feel bad for her. She didn't seem angry though. When I called earlier, she sounded quite different. Well, she's usually a bit strange, but she didn't sound angry. She mentioned she might come over to my place, but her voice was oddly determined. Sorry about today. I was actually sleep deprived. You were late, but it's something... I'm stunned as she suddenly appears in front of me.
Hey, Ryusui! Sorry, I needed a bit of courage myself.
The girl standing there had nothing to do with being a Prince Charming. What's going on? Did you eat something bad?
I'm perfectly healthy, but how do you think I look? I tried hard.
How do you mean? She looks like an angel in her feminine outfit. She usually doesn't wear skirts, and today, her top weirdly emphasizes her chest. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah, I want to hear what you really think, please.
She swallows hard, her eyes frighteningly serious. I feel an intense thirst. Under the overwhelming tension, I just quietly open my mouth. Are you a perv? As soon as I said it, I realized I messed up. It just slipped out. Even though she probably hates being seen that way, I couldn't hold back. It's because she's cute. What can I do? Not my fault. She looks down, possibly in shock. It was the moment when our friendship cracked. Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, I'm a perv.
Hey, Sarah, what's wrong?
I came here today because I wanted you to understand that I'm a girl.
I get it already. I already understand. What's gotten into you?
I'm not going to let you say I'm out of romantic interest.
Did you overhear our conversation in the classroom?
I understand too. I know that's your kindness.
Sure, I've tried not to look at you that way, but this is really pushing it.
What's pushing it? You don't know my feelings. How dumb.
You suddenly seem like you've regressed to a child. Ignoring my panic, she gives a meaningful smile.
Child, we're in high school now. The reason I was late coming here was because I bought this.
What she placed on the desk is a condom. Why the heck did you bring that? Wait, calm down. You don't need to panic.
I'm already at my limit. I can't be anyone's Prince Charming anymore. I want to be a princess, only yours. If you're into it, I don't mind not using this, but we're high school students, you know? It's just etiquette.
Is that the issue? I might have said you're out of my romantic interest, but that was just...
It's okay. I'm grateful that you've always tried to protect me, but I'm not the same as I used to be back then.
I realized I might have been pretending she's still a child. She's grown so much. Actually, she's grown too much. More importantly, hasn't it gotten even bigger?
Aren't you happy? That's my happiness. Alright, let's get started. We're both beginners here. We'll get better as we go along.
Oh yeah, we have homework too. I'm terrible at math, you know?
I won't let you go away with this. The night is long.
No! So, our relationship hit a major turning point. What happened next? Don't make me say it. It's embarrassing. One thing's for sure though, I won't say what, but let's just say I've grown a lot from my memories.
Sorry about that. Unfortunately, the prince has retired. I'm Rusiri's girlfriend now. Huh? No, it's not like that. This is what I've always wished for. Don't cause him any trouble. If you do, you'll ruin your own lives. Just a little warning. Don't worry, though. I'd be happy if you watch over us warmly. Blessings are welcome. By the way, he's so strong. I've fallen for him all over again. What? You know what? His...
Hey, are you alright? Your dark circles are worse than yesterday.
I'm sleep deprived. It's like madness right now, not just an airbag.
And you're causing a stir. What's going on with Sarah?
I want to know too. Her wild behavior shows no sign of stopping. She's completely switched from the prince-like style to wearing skirts and feminine uniforms, and that's making her popular in a different way. That's fine. Problem is, she's not just hiding her feelings from me, she's flaunting them even at school. To others, we probably look like a hopelessly dumb couple.
Rusiri, here you go.
Thanks.
Is it good? Or do you want me to eat you instead, huh? Let's save that for tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be jealous or not.
I can hear you guys, you know. But unlike me, it seems like she doesn't hear a thing from the people around her. They say love is blind, but maybe it's also deaf.
By the way, I've gotten a gift for you. It's this.
She hands me the gift she took out. When I open it, it's a deep red handkerchief.
This is my secret, but seeing a red handkerchief gets me excited.
Now you're suddenly pulling out some hometown appeal?
It's like a symbol of our engagement.
Our relationship is moving way too fast.
By the way, will you come shopping with me after school?
Sure, but what are you buying?
It's about that thing from yesterday. I thought one box wouldn't be enough. I don't really need it myself, though.
Someone do something about this crazy childhood friend of mine. Is there no help?
Oh, and your mom said she's looking forward to seeing a grandchild soon.
Even my parents are getting involved?
Hey, you're waving your handkerchief around too much.
Huh? Is there something more to this? And why are your cheeks so red?
I'm getting excited.
Shut up. And so, the prince disappeared from our school. What was left was a transformed version of me. My childhood friend's love was deeper and greater than I ever imagined. Childhood friends are amazing.